Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Steve Breach coming to you here today with this month's edition of Pro Wrestling Crate. This is the month of July. We're coming up to the very end. I think I've been sitting on this for about a day or two, and I'm pretty glad to be opening up the Pro Wrestling Crate. I think that it's honestly, when it comes to wrestling merch, probably one of the biggest gambles you can take. With the wrestling merch, because you don't get to pick your own shirts or anything like that, but the value that is in there, I can't really think of many boxes I've ever got where I was like, this box kind of stinks. You're always going to get something in there where you feel like, this is the box, this is going to be an awesome box. This is probably the best box they ever made. This is the nWo Back in Black box right here. I was really pumped when I read the card last month and I put it together about who all they were putting in there. But this is the black and white crate, aka the nWo crate, and this is gonna be freaking awesome right here. I am pumped to be opening this one. I'm pretty sure it's like Buff Bagwell, Scott Norton, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall. I think X-Pac's in here. This right here, it's honestly probably going to be one of the best boxes that Pro Wrestling Crate has ever done. And if you didn't get this one, guys, make sure you probably hit the Pro Wrestling Tee sales and get the bot shirt or the random shirt, because most of the time those shirts come from here. And it's probably going to be the only way you're going to pick these bad boys up. I'm telling you, they're going to knock this box out of the park before I even bust the sticker open. I can see this one says The Outsiders. Probably going to be a play on the Outsiders t-shirt. Or not t-shirt, but a movie poster from back in the day. But it's all Scott Hall and Kevin Nash's. Right there. That's a really, really cool shirt. Have you ever seen that movie from back in the day? You can't believe the star power they put into that one. We got a 6-ball sticker from him being 6 in nWo. They put that on the back of one of the t-shirts back in the day, and huge seller. We have a Macho Man t-shirt. I'm glad to see that they still have the license for Macho Man, unlike the WWE. There he is with the Macho Madness nWo black and white that he ran with for a while before joining the Wolf Pack. Man, that's a really, really cool shirt. That might be the best item in here. We've got the Scott Hall in denim micro brawler. Already one of my favorite micro brawlers that I've ever got. It's him calling everybody out. You want a war? Well, you getting a war right here. We've got the Eric Bischoff nWo pin. This has got to be an nWo flag. I wonder if it's able to actually say New World Order on it, since it's not made by WWE. Right there. We got the Big Papa Pump, a pinup gallery. Headlock Comics. I've never been a fan of them putting these bad boys in here. I've never read one of these, never looked it out, but anything like that. But it looks like it's a retrospective of his career. Wrestling with the Steiners, wrestling against Luger and Sting, winning the championships. Of course, all ends at the end. Him going to the Hall of Fame. This might be not the same one that they always put in here. It reminds me a lot of the Tony Schiavone book that came out. See who this is going to be. Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Macho Man, Eric Bischoff. Eric Bischoff would have been a good pick. Scott Steiner's there. Can't think of who is missing. Oh, it's Buff. And it looks like it's one of the old WCW nWo actually promo things. So, man, that's really fucking cool. Buff's one of my favorite guys. And Buffs actually came out and said that those WCW trading cards, the autographs from back in the day from Topps, that they're not real. He swears that he never signed any of them, so it's causing kind of a backlash with a lot of things popping up right now inside the wrestling card committee. But the Buff Bagwell autograph is really, really awesome. I've got an 8x10. My buddy Molly got me autographed. Josh at a signing at Frankensons back in the day. I've always been a huge fan of Buff Bagwell. I know he's had his ups and downs, but he's somebody that I always kind of stuck with. And I wish he would have got another run with WWE. I understand why that first run ended during the invasion. He basically had a job for about a week. He had a lot of heat on him at that time. I think he thought he was bigger than he was. But why they couldn't have brought him back in a year? He's definitely a guy that could have had a U.S. title run. If WCW would have been open longer, I think that he would have had a world title run. I just wish they would have got the ball rolling with him. The push that Scott Steiner got easily could have been Buff Bagwell's push if Scott Steiner didn't change his look up so much when he joined the nWo. Favorite items has to be, I think I got 3. The Micro Brawler with Scott Hall, the Macho Man nWo t-shirt, and then the nWo flag. I'm hoping that this is a really nice one. I'll tell you the truth, I bought one of these at the farmer's market and auction. They call it nWo's. Hopefully, I don't know, you can't go wrong with 2 nWo flags, I guess. I have a red and black one, and I have a black and white one. But, oh, they got me. It doesn't say nWo. I knew they couldn't do that. I should have been that smart. We got a Too Sweet, the Outsiders t-shirt. We got a Macho Madness Randy Savage t-shirt. We got a Scott Hall and Denim Micro Brawler. We've got a Scott Steiner Headlocked comic. Buff Bagwell autographed 8x10. Eric Bischoff lapel pin. The nWo flag is actually a Pro Wrestling Tees, PWT, Pro Wrestling Tees flag. And then we get a 6 sticker. This right here is one of the best boxes that Pro Wrestling Crate has ever done. They knocked it out of the park. It was huge. I wish Hogan was still with them. I guess Hogan does his own shirts, I guess, or something like that. He was with Pro Wrestling Tees for a while. That's the only thing that honestly could have made this box any better than it was. Maybe a solo Kevin Nash item, but then you would have had to bump somebody else out. But Steiner, Buff, Eric Bischoff, 6, all in there. Well, then you could have replaced the Pro Wrestling Tees flag some way, somehow. But, damn. This right here makes me glad that I got my Pro Wrestling Crate subscription. Looks like this says $30 a month. I got my money's worth. Peace out, guys.